On to my next video of the Marcion Bible on the test evANGELion. Marcion Sinope on the historic and how he is accused of Gnosticism. Alright, that it makes a difference whether he is or not. But on to our next paragraph where it says the Orthodox Dictionary of the Christian Church also puts the question of the Marcionite Christians' association with Gnosticism to the rest with. It is clear that he would have had little sympathy with their methodological speculations. Apollos was a chief disciple of Marcion. Apollos started his ministry as a disciple of Marcion in Rome and continued his ministry in the city of Alexandria the Great, or Alexandria. He lived until at least the reign of the Emperor of Commodus between 180 and 193 CE. This is about the history. Apollos wrote a book entitled Syllogism. 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 I can't even pronounce it, but forgive me if I can't pronounce it properly. In which he attempted to show falsity of various passages in the Hebrew Bible regarding God. The title of the book suggests that Apollos may have intended to build upon Marcion's own book titled Antithesis, which set the Hebrew Bible and the test evANGELion against each other. Alright. The syllogism Ambrose of Milan in the 4th century directs some of his comments in this work. The Paradiso against Apollos. It is because of this we actually have direct quotes from Apollos' syllogism. Okay, syllogism. Some of these fragments may be found below. Did God know that Adam would transgress his commandments, or did he not? If he did not know, this is no proclamation of divine power, if that was the case. But if he did not know, still knowingly commanded things that would be neglected. It is not for God to command something superfluous, okay? But he did not command that the first form, Adam, something superfluous, which he knew he would not actually observe. But God does nothing superfluous. Therefore, the scripture does not come from God. Some controversy is going on there. Under no circumstances would it have been possible to bring aboard the ark so many species of animals and the flood, which was the last for the whole year, in such a short time. For it, the impure animals was said to be led in 2 by 2, that is, 2 males and 2 females of each, and the pure animals 7 by 7, that is the 7 pairs. How should it have been possible that this space which is written about could have even have held 4 elephants alone? Plus, it is certain that the story is fabricated, and since this is the case, it is certain that the scripture is not of God. See, it's what you got to remember, back in those times, even the Marcion Christians, most God Gnostic Christians back in those Middle Ages time, in ancient times, took the scriptures at the face value. They took it literally. They were the Bible literalists, alright? But like the Sadducees and the Pharisees in most cases. But I can see a lot of esoteric scriptural metaphysical language within the Bible, and I don't take out of context of the Old Testament. There's a lot of bad things that God did. I'd say he was more a dualistic God. Alright? And I'll carry on. How is it, then it goes on to say, how is it the tree of life seems to constitute more to life than the breath of God? See the compelling arguments that this has been brought forth like in controversy. Alright? This is about the next paragraph I'm going on to. It's the dualism and the Trinity, the docetism. Alright, I hope I pronounced that bit right. One of the other accusations levelled against Marcion after his death was that he preached the doctrines of the dualism, duality, and carnality, and the docetism. Docetism is the heterodox doctrine that the phenomenon of Jesus, his hysterical and bodily existence, and above all human form of Jesus, was a mere semblance without any true reality. Broadly, it is taken as the belief that Jesus only seemed to be a human, and that his human form was an illusion. There is no credible evidence that Marcion was a docetic. Marcion alleged a belief that Christ was a phantom is founded in an accusation made by Tertullian, I couldn't pronounce his name, but these accusations were a form of reticulative aid aspertum. I hope I pronounce it right. If not, I'll correct myself if I can in my next video or in this video, whichever way. And not first-hand information on Marcion's Christology. Therefore, Christology, alright? Therefore, in fact, remittance of the data in Tertullian's Adversus Marcionum, which points to Marcion's teachings about the material flesh of Christ, a flesh that suffers and dies upon the cross. I'll move on to my next video.